It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another live stream Q&A. This is going to be Q&A number 84. So I put a video out yesterday saying I might not be able to make this, but as it turns out, I am here. So I was able to make it to this live stream, which is good. So as always, this is going to be our weekly live stream Q&A. So you can ask any questions for basically anything, but we're focusing more on Fear the Walking Dead, coming off of episode 5, which was called Laura, going into episode 6, called Just In Case. So the majority of our discussion is going to be on season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead, but I will also be answering questions for some other stuff as well, but also Walking Dead related stuff mostly. So the show or the comic book. So first, one thing I did want to mention, let me know how the quality and the audio is, because I've recently had some, problems with live streams in terms of the quality and audio. So let me know how that's going right now and whether there's a delay and also whether there's any problems with the audio. No one is asking any questions yet, so I think I have some time to do something here real quick. There is only one person watching right now, so hopefully more people will join. I know I'm a bit late for this live stream, but like I said, I didn't even think I was going to make this live stream, so... Alright, there's 3 people watching, so some people joined, which is good. Alright, I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put the image back up and just wait a few minutes and just wait for people to show up, basically, and then get back into this. All right, I am back. I don't know how many people are watching right now, but I'm just gonna chill for a sec. Hopefully more people show up here. All right, if you can hear me, at least let me know that you have the audio, because sort of put it here to see. I just spelled C wrong there, but you know what I mean. Okay, that's terrible. I'm just gonna rewrite that. There we go. I have no idea if anyone can actually see and hear me right now, and no one's really saying anything. All right, I'm just gonna give it like 5 more minutes to see what happens, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm not even live right now. I don't know. Doesn't seem like something doesn't seem right here. I don't know what it is. The stream health is good, but I don't know. Anna Hume, hi there. Hi, how are you? I'm glad at least someone said something so I know I'm actually live. You are live in the UK. Well, that's great. But there's definitely something going on with YouTube live stream right now. because half of the options are not even showing up on my end that I usually see. So at least I know that it's working somewhat, but all right, I'm just gonna get into the questions here. If anyone has any questions, you can post them or write them up. I give up with this. I don't know what's going on with the live stream right now. I'm just gonna see if anyone asks any questions here. All right, let's see. No new questions yet. The stream health is finally green now, so that's a good sign there. All right, so We have a message retracted. I don't know if I want to open that up now, but if you do have another question, please ask. I don't know what this was. I didn't see it. I think I can still open it, but I don't want to open it. All right, I'll give it 5 more minutes because it doesn't seem like anyone's on right now at all. I'll give it 5 more minutes and let's see how many people either ask questions or join and ask questions. Anna Hume, big question. Is Madison alive? In the UK, we are a week behind, so really forward to seeing Laura. My previous message sent too quickly. So to answer, let me see. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, okay, I won't spoil anything for that episode for Laura because you haven't seen it. But the question with Madison, I mean, the thing is, they really want you to think that she's dead. And, you know, she might as well be dead. But I think there is a good chance that they are setting something up where we will get like a big reveal. And, you know, that reveal might not even come out as simply as just revealing whether she's alive or not. I think they might reveal it in a way where they might have you fooled. And then maybe even the reveal part will get you fooled a little bit and get you to think that she's either dead or alive. And, or yeah, it will make you think that she's dead. But at the very end, most likely at the end of the 8th episode for the mid-season finale, or if they want to push it further, the finale, they're going to reveal that, you know, she is in fact alive. But I think she's still alive. I mean, with Nick dead, with Travis dead, are they just going to kill all of the main characters? If they're going to do that, then this turns into a completely different show. And at this point, I just don't think that they want to do that. I don't know about the actress that plays Madison, whether she wants to leave as well, because, of course, the actor that plays Nick wanted to leave. That's why they had to write him off the show. So it depends whether it's the same scenario with Madison, but if not, if the actress playing Madison wants to stay, I don't see, you know, them wanting to not only take the chance, take the risk, but also how it would help the story move forward with her being dead. So if I was to predict whether she's dead or not, I think they want you to think she's dead, but she's actually alive. I don't think that they're going to kill off Madison in the same season where they just killed off Nick. So yeah, I don't think so. Ralph Alberton, hi, how are you? One thing for the question before, for Madison's death, I mean, we got to think about it this way. how does Madison's death at this point make the story move forward? And in my opinion, excuse me, in my opinion, it just doesn't do that. There is nothing that Madison's death can do for the story. If they're gonna do something with Alicia, Nick's death should have already had that impact on her to push her towards that direction they want her character to go. If, you know, they have something planned for that in terms of Madison's death impacting Alicia. So Nick's death, even though it was unplanned, at least for the writers, it does the job. So I don't think that they need to do anything in those regards. So even for the story perspective, or for the sake of the story, I don't think that it makes sense for Madison to be dead. Apologies to all Abraham fans, but I'm drinking this tonight. Ralph, do you think season 9 of The Walking Dead will be good? There's a lot of hype around it. There is a lot of expectations, I would say, and there's a very good opportunity for them to do something great with season 9. But that said, I had really high hopes for season 8, and I was underwhelmed. It didn't transfer. It didn't meet my expectations. So the thing is, I don't want to be hyping myself up and having this huge expectation, setting the bar real high, and being underwhelmed and disappointed. So I have high hopes for season 9, but I'm not gonna hold the same level of expectations that I had for season 8, because I still think that I might be let down. I hope that's not the case, but it's just the way it is. But yeah, in terms of whether it's going to be good, I think there's a very good chance that it will be. Anna, me too, she's alive. I was devastated about Nick. Do you know why he wanted to leave? The actor, I don't even remember his name. The actor wanted to leave because he wanted to pursue other options. Because he was just not happy. There was a lot of people saying that even at conventions and things like that, he looked like he didn't want to be there. So he just wanted out. And I mean, I don't know. Would you blame him? Partially, because if you're committing to a show like this, you are committing, not really long term, but you are committing to it. And if it's doing bad, that shouldn't be you shouldn't just leave it. You shouldn't abandon it. And he wanted to leave during season 3, which I think was the worst season of Fear. So it makes sense why he made the decision to want to leave then. But the thing is that, again, you have to commit to a show. Like, if you're committing to a show like this, you have to trust it and you have to stay for as long as you can in order to try to help make it better. I truly believe that if he was going to make the decision now in season 4, he wouldn't want to leave. So, yeah. Anna, again, Madison could end up becoming super bitter. Is there any chance that bitterness could turn her into an alpha type character? Not into an alpha type character. There's no way. I think that Madison cannot become so dark that she becomes alpha, because those two characters are on opposite ends. She is very caring for her family. Alpha wasn't. So Yeah, I mean, there's no way she could turn that bitter, but there is a chance that she could potentially have that phase where she just doesn't care that, you know, she's just a dark character, just like what Rick went through. And, you know, what Morgan and characters like that went through. So it's possible that she can go through that phase, but I don't think that she'll ever become that dark to become an alpha type of character. Edwin, is Troy dead? Favorite character. He was an interesting character, but he's definitely dead. He's very dead. Edwin, Nick left because of Troy. LOL. Yeah, he wanted to be with Troy. I mean, this is what true love really does to you, right? Makes you want to quit a show. And that was sarcasm, if anyone didn't get that. Cali Love? Wait, Cali Love. I think that's how you want me to pronounce that. Cali Love. I heard Morgan is leaving. I hope not, because one, not the only reason, but one of the main reasons I was excited about season 4 was because of Morgan. So if he leaves, one, it defeats the purpose of him joining in the first place, and second, the story gets really messed up if you think about it, because they're setting this season around Morgan in a way, not completely, but in a way. So if Morgan just leaves, that complicates things in terms of where the story can go, and you know what they want to do in the future in terms of Fear and Walking Dead, because I thought that this crossover is supposed to be the beginning of something new, a beginning of an opportunity or a way for them to merge the stories in a way in the future storylines. So yeah, that could complicate things. Cali Love, he has another series called Save Me. Yeah, I think I heard about it, but he was in that, or he was in that show even when he was in The Walking Dead. So I don't think that, or he was doing it at the end of the time he was in Walking Dead as well. So I don't think that's necessarily a sign that he's gonna leave, but it could be, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. Edwin, LOL, it was a love story. Nick loved Troy. Yes, absolutely. Super Scrub, I'm here. Glad you could join. Ralph, what part of season 9 do you think will be the Whisperers show up? Or do you think will the Whisperers show up? I think we'll get a tease in the first half. They won't show up, but we'll get a tease for them, and we might see them in season 9's mid-season finale, and they're officially going to show up and be on air, on screen, and be focus of the episode, or be the focus of the story and the episode in the mid-season premiere. So 9/9, most likely. But I don't think that main conflict is going to happen until season 10. I think we're going to get the build up to them, and we're going to get that big reveal, big surprise for comic readers, you know what I mean, in season 9, most likely around 9/09 or maybe the end of 9/08. But in terms of them actually showing up and the conflict beginning, that's going to be later, maybe close to the end of the second half of season 9, or maybe even season 10. Anna, Nick was Madison's favorite child. She doesn't know about him yet. I love Morgan and John as a team. Fantastic uh, characterization. First part of your question, I don't know if Madison's favorite child was Nick. I just think there's a history between those three, between the mother and the children. I don't think that it's necessarily Madison, you know, or Nick being Madison's favorite child. I think there's a history there, but I don't think it necessarily means that, Nick is Madison's favorite. But yeah, she is gonna be devastated when she finds out. There's no question about it. Yeah, she doesn't know, so it's gonna be interesting to see how she reacts, given that she's still alive, which I think she is. And the part with Morgan and John, yeah, absolutely loved the team between the two characters and the team up between them. I think it was a great idea to put them together. And what even makes it better is that John was a cop before the apocalypse. Guess what? Rick was a cop before the apocalypse. So it seems like Morgan has an eye for finding cops in the apocalypse. So that's very interesting in itself. But other than that, those two characters, definitely a good team. Super Scrap, what episode of The Walking Dead you thought was very overrated? Very overrated. I would say the build up to the war, 716. The most recent one I can think of, 716. It was a great episode, good episode, but we were expecting more. Fans were expecting more for it. And actually I take that back. 801 with the start of the war. That's going to be the most overrated, I think. I think so. Because we had some great expectations, some high level expectations, I mean, for the episode. Given that it was the start of this huge story arc, the biggest and the best one we've seen in the comics, they didn't deliver. So I changed my answer, 801. Callie Love, do you think Charlie is Naomi's daughter? No, she said her. I think when she was talking to John, she said that her daughter or her child died. So, yeah, I think so. But yeah, so I think her child is most likely dead. But if she was lying about that, will it be interesting if it's Naomi? Or if Charlie is Naomi's daughter? Absolutely. But that being said, it's almost too easy, right? It's almost too easy of a plot point. So, because of that, I'm going to say no, they might have something else planned. Edwin, it feels like Fear the Walking Dead cast is moving to join Rick with Morgan. If they want to, end Fear the Walking Dead and just have Walking Dead, yeah, that's one way they could go so that the show's not completely a failure. Yeah, that's one way they could do that. Super Scrub, what about 616? 616, aside from that stupid cliffhanger, absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. So, aside from that cliffhanger, that episode was great. So, I don't agree with you there about that episode being the most overrated. Callie Love, she's obviously hiding something. Charlie, yeah, she is definitely hiding. Oh, Naomi, I think you mean. Yeah, Naomi, it seems like she is hiding something. That's true. But is what she's hiding the fact that she has a daughter named Charlie? I don't see a reason why she would keep that hidden. And wait a minute, now that I think of it, wasn't Charlie there when Naomi was at the stadium? They saw each other, right? So I'm sure that if there was anything going on, they would have talked about it or they would have, shown something. So yeah, it's very unlikely that Charlie is Naomi's daughter because I think they were both at the stadium at the same time. So yeah, I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's likely. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. Anna Hume. Alicia stated Nick was Madison's favorite just out of interest. Yeah, I remember Alicia saying that, but you know, she might think that, but I don't think it's necessarily the truth or necessarily how Madison really feels. But like I said, there's definitely a history there. They kind of touched on that a little bit last season or the season before, but yeah, I don't think that it's actually the case. I mean, yeah. Kelly Love. Nick was not her favorite. She looked out more for him because of his addiction. That's part of it. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Kelly Love, his father, also was addicted to drugs and killed himself. Yes, they did reveal that as well. But they didn't say. Did they say that he was addicted as well, or did they just say he killed himself? I don't even remember. But yeah, they did reveal something like that. Super Scrap. I thought JDM's acting was bad in 616, but it wasn't JDM's fault. They didn't give him enough time to prepare. He improved so much better later. Yeah, I mean, Negan's introduction, JDM was, I think, amazing in it, but there was a few parts here and there during his dialogue, because, you know, it was just his dialogue. That's what he was. That's what he was. He was not really in 616. He was just at the very end in the introduction scene. So there was a few parts in that scene, in that dialogue, where I was like, it's not the best, you know. But overall, I think that it was good. And yeah, it definitely did improve later on. A great example of that is 801. Or not 801, 701. 701. When we have, you know, Rick and Negan just talking and back and forth in the RV, and also when, you know, Negan is forcing Rick to call his arm off and everything, you can definitely see the improvement there as well. You know what I just noticed, guys? Crush, crush. I'm just saying. Anna. Nick's dad died in a car crash, but it seems it was intentional, so it's suicide. He had depression. Yeah, that I remembered, but I didn't remember them revealing that he was addicted. So yeah, that's the part I wasn't sure about. Super Scrub. Orange Crush or Grape Crush? Orange Crush. Yeah, Orange Crush. How many of you guys saw that teaser that I made, that edited teaser for season 9? What'd you guys think of it? I was season 9. There's some great ones out there, but you know, it's just one I made. If you didn't check it out and let me know. It's only like, I think, a minute, so it's not that long anyway. Edwin, Grape Crush tastes like... I agree. Kelly Love, do you think Naomi's dead? They said she was, but I don't buy it. I know I'm saying that for everyone, but I just don't buy it that she's dead. I think she's still alive. Well, we're like 48 minutes in, but I know that there was like 20 minutes where I was just waiting because I didn't know whether it was working or the live stream was working or not. But I'll give it another 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, we'll end the live stream. Oh, by the way, I don't know how many of you even noticed, but I changed the logo of the channel. Let me know what you guys think of that as well, because I feel like the old one was getting old a little bit, so I changed it up a little bit. So, yeah, it's a brand new logo. Hopefully for a brand new future for the channel. So Super Scrub, I have family coming over in 8 days. That's great. I wish you and your family great time together. A great time together. Yeah, that's right. I feel like I can't talk today for some reason. Edwin, Madison and Naomi are alive, but I bet Maddie, who's Maddie? Madison? Doesn't die or doesn't make it to season 5. I hope not. I hope she makes it. Super Scrub, it looks alright. You mean you were talking about the logo? That's good. At least you're saying it's alright. Connie Guzman, do you think she signed a long contract or one that would give her just a few episodes just so it toes in the show? To do... I'm not sure who you're talking about. Madison? Or someone else? Oh, you're talking about Naomi. She signed a long contract or one that would give her just a few episodes just to do... Okay. I don't know about the length of her contract at all. I have no clue, but it seems like she's coming long term. I don't think she signed a short contract. I think she's coming for, she's coming for a long term thing. So, yeah. I think she's gonna stay at least for till the end of season 4, for sure. Super Scrub, feels like you could have done more. I'm not sure which one you're talking about right now. The logo or the teaser that I just mentioned. Anna, why do you think Aisha said Naomi was dead? Oh, Alicia said Naomi was dead. Do you think there's some resentment there or bitterness? There's talk of her being a vulture. that's one way they could go. I'm not sure if it's going to help the story in any way, but is there any resentment, bitterness? Maybe. Is she a vulture? Possible, but unlikely. Do I think that Alicia lied about Naomi being dead? Very likely. Or just not saying the whole truth, or something like that. Super Scrub the logo. Okay, so you say, let me go back. Feels like you could have done more. It was alright. Okay. I mean, I tried to make it simple for this one. The logo, I know the last logo, it was also simple, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll try to make the next one better. How about that? We are at 7, or not 7, it's 7 now, but we are at 52 minutes in, so another 5 minutes. Edwin, Madison was cooler with Troy as her assassin, just saying. There was a lot of great things they could have done with Troy. They just threw all of it in the trash. So, yeah, I mean, there was some great opportunity for them to do something very interesting with Troy and Madison, but they didn't end up going that route. So, I mean, they kind of did, because they had her killing him, but it felt dry. It felt flat. They could have done a lot more, in my opinion. Connie Guzman, I think the camp Naomi's talking about, that she wants to go back and check for goods and stuff. I think it might be either a FEMA camp or a military base, specifically Army. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a FEMA camp. In the teaser for the next episode, teaser for the next episode, we did see someone walk over a sign that said FEMA something. I don't remember what it said, but it was FEMA something. So it's definitely possible that, or very likely that she was at a FEMA camp. I mean, she was a nurse. So it makes a lot of sense for her to be at a camp like that when everything went down. And it's very likely for things to have gone bad in a place like that, and she had to leave. So there's a very good possibility that you're absolutely right about that. Speaking of, or something I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention, sorry about that. So something I did want to mention, for Sunday, my reaction might be late because I don't think I can react to it live. So I'm just going to watch it later on and, do my reaction late. But I will be doing the reaction. So it'll just be late a little bit and it won't be live. So, yeah. Connie Guzman, the reason I say that, okay, you are not done with that comment then. Anna, I want to know about the Dam and Daniel. Well, I will be disappointed if we don't find him. Daniel is definitely coming back. I think it was revealed, or not revealed, but the writers said that he's going to come back sometime in the future. So he's going to come back. Is he dead? Is he alive? Big question. And the Dam, I mean, I don't think they're ever going to talk about that again. They did kind of show it a little bit, but I don't think that they're going to expand on it any further than they have up to this point. Anna, FEMA camp would be uber dangerous though, or super dangerous though. I think that's what you mean. FEMA camp would be a super dangerous. Yeah, it'll be a super dangerous place because there's a lot of people that might be sick. There's people of all types. There might be people that want to just take everything. So yeah, I mean, it's difficult to keep a place like that safe and secure and make everyone follow the rules. Edwin, Daniel alive, but the actor is busy. Yeah, he's alive, definitely. To return to Imran. Not sure what you mean there, Anna. Alright, we have 2 more minutes of this live stream. It's getting super busy here. There's people, guests and stuff downstairs, so I gotta go. But yeah, we'll give it 2 more minutes here. Kali Love, Daniel will come back, but not for long. I mean, he's my favorite character, honestly. So I hope he comes back. I hope he stays. But if he doesn't, at least it's good that they bring him back and end his story first. Connie Guzman, where are you? I am in Canada. In the western part of it. It's a small city, or not a small city, but the city most of you probably won't know, so. Edwin, later, good stream. Thank you for joining and supporting the channel. Kali Love, mine too. Yeah, about Daniel being your favorite character. I think that's what you are referring to. Alright, that's it for this live stream. Thank you to everyone that joined the live stream, asked questions, and for those of you that continually support the channel and have helped it become what it is now. So I appreciate that. I think that the channel, like I've said over and over, I don't think the channel would exist if it wasn't for you guys. Because, you know, if there's no one really watching, if no one really enjoys the videos, I probably wouldn't have continued doing the videos and keeping the channel alive. So I really appreciate all of that. Connie Guzman, last question. I never liked Daniel since he tortured and killed that military soldier. Yeah, he's a twisted character. That's obvious, but he's an interesting character, and I love the actor. Anna, last question is this one. Naomi wants to return to the FEMA camp. In the trailer, it's going to be dangerous. Yeah, she's going to want to go back. It's definitely going to be dangerous. And things may pop off that they might not be ready for. That's definitely a possibility. Connie Guzman, have a good one. Thanks for the chat. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for joining and asking questions. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream and everything. Have a great weekend. You too. It's going to be a long weekend for us in Canada. Monday, we have Monday off, so I'm going to try to have a good long weekend here. All right. Yeah. That was the last questions, I think. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. All right, thank you again to everyone that joined. I will hopefully see everyone next Friday for the next live stream. Again, just a reminder, the Sunday reaction for Fear the Walking Dead episode 6 will be there. It'll just be a little late. I think I'll react to it Monday and then post it. Yeah, react to it Monday after it airs and then post it afterwards. So it's going to be there, it's just going to be late. I will hopefully see everyone next Friday for the next live stream.